Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
So what? You finally scared everyone else away?
Oh, I have plenty of challengers. They're just not very good. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Made it! Brilliant! I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant! I'd say that was acceptable. Made it! This is rather fun.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of our house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Revelio. Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
It must lead to something grand.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. 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 It's so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio.
Oh, how I love a good puzzle.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned.
Revelio.
Anyone can run a shop if they inherited it.
Ah, the secret is do the hard work.
This looks intriguing.
When I was a girl, I wanted to work with unicorns.
And your child.
If it weren't for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take holidays.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop. What may I help you with?
I'd like to ask you about your shop if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine. What would you like to know?
I hear there's a goblin mine near here. Have you ever seen it?
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely find some valuable beast products, but it's not worth the risk. Ranrock's loyalists are not ones to be messed with.
How long have you been living here in Irondale?
All of my life. My sister and I were raised here. I stuck around. She had other plans.
What sort of products do you sell?
I sell all manner of beast products. I always found beasts interesting, and there's quite a market for them. Fancied I could make a profession out of it.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio. Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Looks rather dark.
Revelio.
This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Revelio.
I think there should only be a few more vases.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm nearly finished. Only one more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Revelio.
off for a bit of dying, are we? I feel as though you're not even trying. Ranrock will unite us!
Levioso! Confringo! Confringo! Levioso!
I should have been so gentle. This doesn't have all! Ranrock will lead us to victory! Enjoy suffering, do ya? You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Levioso!
tower.
You can't stop us.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
How nice of you.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? Enjoy suffering, do you?
How nice of you to stop by. Too slow. Impressed?
This will not go well for you.
Oh, do try again, I beg you. I can do this for hours. Hit it. Oh, you think Is that it? I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Is that the best you can
Yes, truly.
do? Really, it is. What an unfortunate disappointment.
Look tired.
It's the student from the town. That was unimpressive. What an
Nice try.
What are you going to do? This is funny. Pitiful.
How childish. Oh, you fight about but I'm better. You almost had a lucky shot. I'll cut you from shoes to shadow. I'll bury you in the deepest pot.
Revelio.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Revelio.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Off on another adventure, are we? Leviosa! Springo! Potato! Springo!
Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. I think this is funny. Confringo. You only have Ranrock to blame.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Levioso.
You don't know who you're... No! I will make... I don't see myself.
Revelio.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
If I have so much for me!
I won't rest. Rat this out longer than necessary.
Revelio.
An intruder! Huh? Who is it?
I will make you pay.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Have you seen some of these goblins lately?
Revelio. Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Somebody out there?
How nice to see you, my young friend. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I've always said that travel broad.
Everyone in Upper Hogsmeade travels when they Revelio.
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. Lumos. Treasure must be nearby. I suppose the picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem... treasure hunting suits me. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Revelio. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my What have you done?
It's shameful. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its Revelio. This looks intriguing. Really happened to him. Revelio. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. Plan, something to do with him. This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Revelio. Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Madame Beaumont? I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph!
Revelio.
Bardolph.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Come now. Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Mr. Tallis.
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, but eat light and you'll be sweet. How nice of you to stop by. You freighter over here. Can't have a little altercation. I will make you pay. I won't rest until...
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. One camp down, one more to go. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you? We're close to a breakthrough. Why am I always the control? It's a waste of time. On with that. I feel as though I'm not alone.
Revelio.
Why, it's a grapple, you are.
Revelio. Mr. Tallis.
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio.
Such arrogance. I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Mr. Tallis.
What was that?
Revelio.
You ought to cut back on pudding. It took you for a troll the other day. Seems quiet.
Mr. Talis.
Too quiet, if you ask me.
Revelio.
Nothing over here.
Mr. Talis.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Wonder who lives here.
You have my thanks.
I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking? Thank you. Sincerely. I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother. Thank you. Thank you for passing through. What are you looking for exactly? Marvellous. I could always use more. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio. This place has seen better days.
Revelio. 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 Ha. 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 Ha.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Revelio.
Hello, do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure. if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio. Levioso. There's a victory that came none too soon. Revelio. 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 can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they
Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
Coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Arcanite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin with that.
Hello, Amora. Avelia. Avelia.
What are you up to now?
Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff?
I knew to see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I thought of the Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not.
Avelia. Avelia. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Alohomora. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Alohomora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Defender can be just as dangerous as Crucio is.
Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
You have to have conviction.
Revelio.
Unforgivable. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Come on in, come on in. Don't be shy.
What is it you might be interested in? You can stop by any time.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. 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 Accio.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Confringo!
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Revelio. Excellent! Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Abandoned long ago.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Confringo!
Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Confringo! Confringo!
Revelio. Accio.
Revelio. Revelio.
That wasn't too hard.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Need I remind you that you are studying at Hogwarts and not
How am I meant to concentrate on potions when Professor Sharp is so intimidating?
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the hall. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio. I miss the old Quidditch goalposts.
If anyone ever knew how to keep one. Hengist of Woodcroft.
Assignment's all finished.
Have you been in any other commons?
Special knack! It's tormenting Professor Black!
Revelio.
My aunt made some art.
Have children of his own.
So interesting.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we? Oh,